Theme song. Another hard-working day for the team. They go into bed, but we're just starting our episode because we have a lot of plans and a lot to get done. Actually, I'm a little concerned that old equipment. Okay, we'll deal with that. And we need 49 more wood to keep building our wood stuff. Where is it? Here. There we go. Yeah, that's right. I remember where we were in the last episode. Welcome back to Camp Ulfenbone, where we're far from home and the Ulfen just go at it like rabbits. Okay, that is not how I'm starting this episode. Welcome to another night at Camp Ulfenbone, and everybody's asleep now, but we can't sleep because we have plans, we have situations, we have things to think about. Namely, all of your comments are kind of pointing out I'm in a bad spot, unfortunately, because I haven't been farming enough, really, for the upcoming winter. I gotta feed these things, and these bushes are no longer, I mean, there's a little bit of a harvest there. These bushes are no longer harvestable. Now, during the winter, these things normally, wait, what? No. Okay, hang on. Control R. Okay, what I was saying is that, the Ulfen normally take care of themselves, but it looks like maybe they're not going to take care of themselves. Oh, no, Deborah, no! She's being attacked! Okay, that's really bad damage. I'm not really sure how I'm going to be able to help her right now, but she is pregnant with my first Ulfen baby, so we're not going to want to open this episode with a tragedy. We need to all run and help defend Deborah ASAP. Let's just position ourselves here. I know that the pulse rifle, and thanks for the comments again, I know that the pulse rifle that Kana has does damage crops, so we need to be careful when and where we use it. Hopefully it doesn't damage Deborah, or maybe we could use it on other animals or something. Get in there and save Deborah. And there was another great comment about why do I right-click and target certain enemies and not other, you don't need, they tend to attack the things that are nearest them. And it's that's true, but I mean, if you watch any good StarCraft players, you know that their primary thing that they want to do is target down the stuff that's weakest and doing the most damage. So you kind of want to stop either the big stuff that has high DPS output, or just go for whatever's weakest and make sure that you focus those down first. So yeah, don't let them just do their own strategy, because you might find that it doesn't work for you. You might find that they don't, I mean, let's be honest, in this game they don't really do logistics very well. For instance, that one just ran right past. They're not really running defense or helping slow anything down. Okay, they're working on that big one though. Yeah, but see, they're just picking, rather than focusing down one bug, they're just picking one to work on. So that's kind of my issue with that. Kana, I want you to, yeah, there we go. I mean, that one would have been nice to get first. There we go, that one's dealt with. This one will get stabbed. Nope, didn't even survive. Okay, so we've got 2 aggressive animals left, but we dealt with it the old school way. Now, how do we heal? Okay, Hugo, if I undraft you, can you heal Deborah? There we go. We're gonna go heal Deborah, and we'll see if Deborah can pull through. But I am worried this episode we're gonna find out just how bad the winter is. And again, thanks for the comments. Somebody reminded me that Kana is a vegetarian. So this could get really spicy in this episode. Is there a way to force her to eat meat? She has a little bit of bitten off flesh of her own. She's become her own meal. Refuses to eat meat. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a refusal situation. So I need to be careful about that. But anyway, they're going to get some treatment. We've dealt with the impending threat has been dealt with early in the evening. Deborah is in pain. 12 per hour, man, she got absolutely just massacred, but I think Hugo should be able to stabilize her. The rest are going to maybe just have to treat themselves. Heal self. Kana, right-click on yourself, heal self. Simon, heal self. There we go. You guys go heal yourselves. Hugo, you keep working on this. You're not damaged enough, I don't think. 2 per hour. So yeah, you're going to need to heal yourself at some point, but let's focus on Deborah and get her stabilized. Hopefully we can. And then we need to think about, I don't think there's enough time to get another round of farming done. This round, this might not even get done, but 540 grain cob might see us through a little bit. of the winter. I'm not really sure. Maybe these buttermelon fields, average growth is 77, growth rate is 0. So the growth rate might be done now. Average harvest growth, 2%. Oh, I see. Okay, that's not ideal. Yeah, so we might be done harvesting. Is there anything else nearby that we can just set to harvest? Okay, let's harvest that. Let's harvest that. We'll make some veggie stews. And maybe what we need to do is restrict people from eating all this stuff. Is there a harvest? I just want to harvest the full stuff, though. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay, so I think that's got to be the next thing, is going out on some harvest runs before it starts to get too cold. Let's pack some things in, because as it gets cold, they will last long. So we can do some major, like, food stocking right now. Try to make some veggie stews, and then I'm going to look through how to restrict what people eat, and then consider going on some hunting runs as well to get us through the winter. But yeah, that's what we have to get to today. I will say, once we get a more stable camp, this looks really pretty, though. I really do like, you know, our choice of where we're living, because this is just awesome. Low food supply, yeah, I'm aware. Okay, Kana's healing. Hugo's still working on Deborah. Deborah's down to 9 per hour, but she only has, basically, that's like 3, maybe 3.5 hours left of life. We just need to get on top of this. Keep doing your good work, Hugo. Welcome back to Random Moon. Chaos Moon, rather. Brutal difficulty. Stranded Alien Dawn. Hugo has done all he can. He's been working basically around the clock, continuing to bleed out on his own, but she only has 2 hours left. She continues to bleed out at 3 per hour. 2 per hour. Hugo's reaching healing 4, which is good. But I'm just not... I mean, maybe we should have put somebody who has better healing. I think I just put him on it because he was the animal guy. Healing 4. So we could have put Ken on it for slightly faster results. Bleeding out in 2 hours. Wait, oh, she's stabilized. We're good. Oh no, I was wrong. I was looking at the wrong thing. Come on. We need to get down to 1. Come on, Hugo. Working around the clock to save poor Deborah and the baby. Mistreatment, 1 per hour. Mild mistreatment. Electric goods researched. Okay, let's pause research for a bit, though, maybe. Oh, he's in the, he's in here doing research. Okay, let's, actually, no, let's just micro him to go chop down some wood, because I want to get this fence up and running as soon as possible. This one, go cut that tree. Okay. Hugo, how are we doing? Man, Hugo, I do like Hugo's stick-to-itiveness. He has not done anything else, and she's stabilized. We are going to get her back. Her mood, I imagine, is fairly low. In pain, was tamed, was petted by Kana. No, her mood's doing okay. I don't want to butcher her because, you know, she's making another Ulfin. But we may have to get through this winter. I'm not sure. Hugo, you've done really good work. Her health is going back up to 6. Okay, we've saved Deborah. We need this fence. We need to get another fence going, I mean ASAP, but that's going to be a lot of wood or concrete, a lot of resources to protect our herd. And I think Justin Sink, who left a comment on the channel, makes a very good comment. I think for people that want to play a more conservative game, you're going to want to wait before you get into ranching so early. I went into it really early, and he's suggesting, like, you want to get through that first winter with stability. Like, we didn't have any farming set up. Like, I understand that that's a very good point. We want to kind of avoid giving ourselves this kind of logistical nightmare this early on in the game. But I just kind of wanted to get into it. I thought it was worth it. I mean, that's kind of the name of this game, so... or this series. Lost Harvest. No longer viable. Okay, I think we need to be on harvesting pretty much all the time. Let's get you out and harvesting. Ken, what are you up to? Constructing fortification? No, let's get you harvesting fruit bushes. Simon is cutting. Hugo still working on Deborah. We might be able to leave her, though, now that she's kind of healing up. A bit of an... Okay, we've got Healing Bomb, I think, so we should be okay. We have a lot of... We don't have Healing Bomb, actually, but maybe he's using first aid kits or something. Okay, let's try not to lose any of this harvest as it continues to get colder. And we need some veggies to last us through this winter. The following morning, I have Simon working on collecting the harvest and making some veggie soups. He's going to make a bunch of them because, again, things are under the roof and they are going to survive. Ken is doing some building. I'm going to stop him from doing that and get him out here harvesting buttermelon. We want to do that basically all day long. It's cold enough now that things should last the winter as long as we can get that food in the door before it's too late. And then I need to figure out who's on top of harvesting. It's tricky, and I find that I end up microing a lot more in the early game than I do later because I just want to get certain tasks done without really changing their activities layout, because I like the priorities that I have set right now, but I don't necessarily have time for some things that need to be managed right away. So it's like harvesting has to be done before anything else. So anybody that's doing anything else, I mean, we'll let him pet for a second, and then Hugo's out to go and collect this stuff. Oh, he's going to do it. Oh, harvesting. No, don't harvest that. Harvest buttermelon. Yeah, we don't need more silicon right now. It's a bit early. But it looks like some of this stuff is becoming harvestable. Cotton, don't care about that, but good. Getting some more hay, that's good. Yeah, we need bigger buttermelon fields, I think. Let's extend that crop even. Okay, that's not going to affect, so that's nice. Now let's extend it out this way. There we are, make a bigger buttermelon field. This farm, I'd like to also fence this farm off, but I think maybe it's just going to be, we'll just kind of leave it as is. Another night falls. We've got another 144. Yeah, so we're bringing in 300 buttermelon. I don't know how long that's going to last. It seems like they do eat a lot. I've got Simon making a lot of meals, which he then also refuses to eat. He just eats some raw buttermelon, I guess, but that's all right. Deborah doing a lot healthier. She's basically back up to almost full health. Kana, we've got them to... Okay, I mean, I'll let her build the fortification, but yeah, the next morning I just need... Like I said, I need to stay on top of microing. Like, I don't want to build right now before we lose all this buttermelon to the cold. Another morning, Hugo is the first to wake up. He's going to go get a nice bowl of porridge. Oh, and we have a newborn! Oh my goodness. We don't have a sleeping spot for this newborn or a place for them to stay. So let's build, I didn't want something here, but I don't like that it despawned all the grass. So I'm going to go for ranching animal shed, stick-based animal shed. And I'm going to put it basically back, I guess. I don't know if it's filling in, is it? I don't think it is. We're going to go here and here. We're going to get a nice big, oh, wait. Oh, I put it off by one, but that's fine. So we're going to go animal shed there. Let's get a large animal spot there for little Tommy Tubbins. Okay, Tommy Tubbins. Okay. Who has been born and is going to eat us out of house and home, I'm sure. I'm also concerned that Sven comes out here and he eats all this stuff or something. I think he's eating my crops, which means I have less to organize. Oh, it looks like he's kind of grazing a bit, which is nice. So I'm a little concerned about that. However, a lot of buttermelon has been coming into stock. So we've managed to store a decent amount of food here. Some bush fruits and some vegetables. I don't have any meat, but that's okay. Again, Lindsay, who was the person that reminded me that Kana was a vegetarian. So I think we're going to be okay here. Maybe some hunting to offset the meals and make sure that people leave some vegetarian meals for Kana throughout the winter. But other than that, I'm basically just concerned what these guys are going to do all winter. Like, I assume they eat grass. What do their wild compatriots do? Almost said compartments. Like these guys, they're just eating grass. Why don't you feed them so much? I don't know. We're going to find out, but I think we're kind of set up for the winter now. I just need to stay on top of some of the tasks. Let them construct that fence. Yeah, get the wood they need. And let's see if we can't build this fence and keep Sven out of the stuff that we need to grow for their food and also, our own food. On top of that, I'm going to maybe start expanding this fortification. We don't have enough wood yet. Or sticks. We need to find a lot of wood and sticks. But I want to just keep pushing forward and expanding. So that we can defend them off the next attack. Thunder rolls overhead, and I continue to concern myself with preparations for the winter. One thing I've been ignoring, and you all know I do, I ignore it all the time, is the clothing. So their clothing's getting pretty old. I'm going to build a tailor bench in here out of alloys, because whoever's going to be tailoring, I want them to be inside the warmth for this winter, kind of working on the clothes. They might have to go all the way over here to get clothes, but maybe if I build a wardrobe right here, a wooden wardrobe, so we're gonna need to find some more wood. I think it's worth it. So we're gonna, oh my goodness. Oh, the thunderstorm, okay. So I'm gonna build that there, and then maybe we could put a shelf here for cotton or something through the winter. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's just do it. Scrap metal, it's gonna cost me 2 scrap metal. We'll put a shelf there, we'll put some cotton on there, and That'll kind of keep a nice little production chain going so that somebody can stay warm through the winter while they're working on that. Simon can do some research. They will have to wander over here and prepare food and eat in the cold, which is not ideal, as the cold wind starts to set in. Let's put a storage shed, right here or something. Where can I... Does that build? Oh, it does. It builds. Oh, my goodness. Okay, wait. Hang on. Okay, well, that sucks that I did that. But I didn't know it would kind of leave... So I can embed it right up against the wall like that. I wish I could lower it, though. Yeah, I can't really lower or change it. However, that creates a sort of... Oh, that's kind of interesting looking. Let's do this. Okay, great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to build this like this, and then we're going to get some storage in here, maybe some metal, and then what I'm going to do is put meals and stuff in here, maybe a little bit of cotton or something. I'll allow cotton there as well. But if we put just meals under here, then they'll hopefully grab meals from here in the morning. They'll grab meals from here and go eat them inside, thus solving that problem. They still have to cook in the cold, which is not ideal, but at least they're not going to be doing this what they're going through right now. Hugo and Ken just like, oh, so how's your meal? Pretty good. I'm soaked to my underwear. My storing food away for the winter plans need to be put on hold because of 11 spike-tailed insects, which I'm sure we're going to discover are called Shriekers, have spawned. Now, this is a problem for us because we have a very proto sort of base built, which we should probably continue out. I shouldn't be thinking about this, I guess. I should really just be making a wall here. Oh, concrete fortification is good. Okay, so we can start making concrete. Or we have concrete, I guess. Real quick, the game is paused. How much stone do I have around? I've used up all the stone in this area already. There's lots of little bits and bobs of stone here. I mean, that's 9 rock chunks. Actually, there's a fair amount of stone here. So I think I could do concrete fairly quickly. So we'll use it for a large fortification right here. Maybe we could use some concrete for the bird's nest kind of outlook post there that we want to build one day. But maybe the production areas, the food building, which is the first one I want to make, and then the production building, maybe those can be more just like brick probably. That's the most... Unfortunately, we just got to go with brick because I think it's the most sustainable of the structures. We can really get a lot of brick, we can make a lot of brick. We don't have to cut down a lot of trees for it. The other option would be room... I don't know, what does a stone room look like? Does it look cool? You know what? Honestly, that does look really nice. But we're not ready for that yet. What we need to do is figure our way through these, and we have 6 hours to make this aggressive animal count lower. So I think we need all hands on deck for this. We have 1.6k food, veggies stored, so I think we're going to be maybe okay through the winter. But either way, we don't really have time to even think about that right now. We definitely need to protect Deborah, Sven, and little Tommy Tubbins, which is a great name if you don't, if I could just toot my own horn for a second. We need to protect them. So we need to move out now and do the best we can. And the music falls silent. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get Ken pretty close. Simon and Hugo can run defense. Kana will get nice and close to do some damage to slow any other attackers down. Oh, it's become the middle of the night. Oh boy. Okay, we've got 4 animals attacking, which is not good. So let's pull back a little bit and see if we can't get a few of them to stop thinking about it. We want that number to get down to like 2 or 1. Okay, well, at least we got that one bleeding. That's not bad. Honestly, we might have to do all 4 of these. I don't think they're going to give up. Oh, they are giving up. Okay, good. Good. Let's keep this one going then. Kana, you move forward. Simon and Hugo take up some flanking positions. This is bad with the... There we go. We just got 1 this time. That's good. Okay. Kana, move forward and try to stun that jerk. Oh, don't get that close. Okay, good. Good stun. Great. I love it. Okay, good. 1 more attacking. Good. So we've got this down to 9 now, which is not bad. Good work on the... Okay, it's stunned. It's stunned. That's good. Great. Kana, maybe move forward a little bit so you can get in position to get the next one. Good. Pause it again. Maybe while it's down, we could move in for the kill. Maybe speed this up a little bit. And then you're going to move forward and attack that one. And Simon's going to go forward and stab it. There we go. Good. Okay. We've got another one attacking, possibly 2 attacking. Kana, move into position. But you know what? If they're just focusing on Ken, we could move Simon in. Yeah, he's just focusing on Ken, so let's go in and stab him up. Okay, so they're all 6 of them are attacking now. Now we need to retreat to our traps, I think. So let's go ahead and get... let's get that open, first of all. Hugo, let's get you here. Kana up here. Ken up here. All right, we've got 6 attacking now, which is moderately better than 11. There, we're going to keep that gate open so that they go through the traps. Simon and Hugo. I guess we kind of need you guys ready to go, though. Oh, my goodness. This doesn't seem like it's going to be good. We need you guys ready for stabbing right away, but also I don't want to get you so close that you start taking Shrieker bolts. We could be getting attacked all 6 at the same time, so we could be getting a lot of Shrieker bolt attacks. Maybe it's worth splitting up or something so we take less overall damage. We also might want to back out of this area. So I think what I want to do is get concrete stairs built here, build this out of concrete, this shooting platform, so that they can get out of the way when it becomes a little too dangerous. Magnum Bloodstone said the pulse rifle does 20 damage, but you also can stun lock the whole group. Okay, Simon, let's go in for the kills maybe, I think. Hugo, you two go in and get some good kills. Oh, they're stabbing right through the fence. I love it. Okay, so the pulse rifle is a very effective find, and it's basically the only reason we're still, and our colony is maybe going to make it. Hugo, watch out. You're going to start taking some hits, I think. But I think it's worth getting rid of these. Okay, Hugo, get out of there. Simon, good, get out of there. All right, I feel like we've spread out the damage. We only have 1 left. Oh, wow, that one got a really critical hit there and is not going to make it. And we have saved the colony with only minor acid burns to the face. Oh, deep puncture. Oh, okay, so there's spike punctures and deep punctures. That's okay. I think we have enough health that we can get through that and focus back on our preparations. The first snow of our first year here starts to settle down on an uneasy colony with 1 room. It's -2 outdoors. Kana is having a meltdown. She's having a quick cry, which honestly isn't too bad because we'll get a little bit of a boost out of that. Let's go ahead and refuel and start this fire. And then let's go ahead and double click, close. Okay, good. And close these back windows as well. Close those. I thought I double-clicked. There we go. Close those. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get this thing ready for the winter. Nice and warm and cozy in here. Hopefully we can get this storage done. I mean, the shelving is ready. What do we need? 15 hay and 15 sticks. Oh, we need sticks. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to burn stuff through the... Okay. I need to get out my farming, and I don't want to cut down all these beautiful bushes, because then, it's not going to look as nice. So we just got to selectively find some bushes around town. I think we have enough food stored, and a lot of it's not spawning anymore. Oh, wait, there's a little bit of food still left. So let's try to do a harvest of that as well. And make our final preparations. How cool is that? It looks like there's some steam rising off of this water. I wonder if maybe it's 0 degrees there. I'm moving my mouse around, and I'm not seeing a temperature change, but I was wondering if maybe... Oh, that is so cool. I was wondering if maybe there's, like, some sort of temperature change coming off of here. It really seems like this game has built a lot of that in, so there is possibility for that kind of behavior in the game, but it's just, it doesn't seem to be implemented yet, is what I would say. The first concrete thing I'm going to build is my sort of dugout, or my sort of like attack platform here. I'm going to go for, let's click on this and click V to copy. Thank you again for the comments. We'll do that so we have like a larger structure. Somebody did ask me why I don't use the towers. And I think in the early game, maybe the towers were a little different. Let's see, what's their integrity 250, integrity 750. The integrity of this flooring is, oh, it's not going to say it. It says on here. Integrity is 175. So yeah, the integrity is considerably better if we use a concrete tower with some alloys. However, it's got a ladder to get up and down. So there's currently, if they get knocked over or knocked down, then you're dealing with a situation where they can't really be carried down from this height. And I'm not sure if they've patched that out, or if maybe if you get knocked down on a tower, you fall to the ground below it, like just on the other side. But until then, I've just really enjoyed using these encampments, mainly because you can run up them. We can control it across the whole length of the defensive area, and we can place turrets every so often, and then they can nudge up and next to the turrets and fire along with the turrets, rather than having these concrete towers. Now, that being said, these concrete towers are really cool looking. They look really awesome. And in my first playthrough, I loved using the wooden towers. However, I ended up finding that we had to put them behind a wall like this, which then means they can't really hit anything down here. And also, if I didn't do that, if I just had them here like what I would like to do, which is set them in and against, like with the wall, you can still get melee damage right on top of the tower. So it's this whole, it was a trade-off of cool versus it didn't seem to quite work. What I wish it did is provide some sort of defensive bonus, even against flighted animals or something, and also maybe even a range bonus by going up on the tower instead of standing on a platform such as this. I think if that was the case, then things would, it would be more, you'd be more likely to build defenses like that rather than what I'm doing right now, which is sort of creating a rampart, I suppose, along behind the wall where we can place a bunch of guns as well as defenders. They bust out of their cabin in the morning. It's +4 in there, but it's -13 out here. That is not certainly enjoyable, but they have many more things to do to make sure they're nice and comfy for this winter, including getting some tailoring orders up. So I've ordered up 4 beanies, which in my country we call toques. Hugo is having a food binge meltdown. And I think it's probably, I did send him off into the middle of nowhere to cut a tree down, so I guess, yeah, he's had it. We'll get some catharsis out of him, though, and we did get some much-needed wood out of that, so that's nice. I am noticing, though, that one of the issues is there's just not fun things to do. Few fun things to do, so we could take a -9 away by just dealing with that. And I think we have a dartboard, what's that, with 5 metal alloys? We could probably get some alloys going on here. So let's order up a dartboard there, so it's nice and warm. Maybe we do another statue? A gulch statue? I don't really want to do a gulch statue. They're kind of gross. I got a lot of hay. Let's order up some more bricks. We want 100 in stock. Let's raise that. Hang on, we need a bit of scrap, don't we? So let's get like 30 alloys standing by. Let's raise that to 200 bricks in stock that we want. Okay, wait, why is it -2 here, but it's 7 degrees here? Why? I got open doors here. Why isn't that temperature spreading? I really wish we had heat maps, but I don't think they have a heat overview yet, do they, in this game? I think instead of trying to have them store food over here, I feel like that's just creating more logistical problems. Let's go over here and let's maybe say just like raw fabrics, electronics maybe for now, and medicine, I guess. Okay, and then over here, we could turn off medicines and all that. We could turn food back on. But I think the best thing to do, honestly, is to take these chairs and table and either move them inside. Oh, yeah, we can put them right there in that corner. Or just get rid of them, because right now they like sitting at a table more than they like caring for their own temperature problem. So I really want them to eat inside a little bit more warmth so we don't get a debuff of cold, or at least we can take some of that debuff away. Is this going to cause more logistical problems? For now, yes, because they're going to get a meal from all the way over here and then walk all the way over here just to sit at a table. I don't think that's very efficient, but eventually we'll be able to deal with it once we build our cookhouse. To that end, I think if you do a production house here and a cookhouse here, as I previously said, that'll look kind of cool in our camp, right? So we make 2 little buildings right here. Then we can have another building over here, another building here. I think it'll look really cool. We're going to make a little forest, or a village here. Continue fencing this off, then we can have lots of farmland over here, and then wall that off as well. So let's lay down what this is going to look like. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm doing. Very weak support, medium thermal, strong support, awful thermal, good thermal, very strong support. Good thermal could be good, but I think we go. What's easier to make? Integrity 175. I do like the integrity a little better, too, of the concrete. And then it does look like more of a sturdy foundation. But you know what we could do? We could do a semi... So they kind of share the load between all the resources here. So, like, what about this? We go concrete like this, right? Keep it nice and low. That's a lot of concrete, isn't it? Let's do something like this, right? hang on. Pause that for now. Then we clad the exterior with a more rustic-looking wood that isn't nearly as expensive as making it all out of wood. Okay. Like so. V to copy. Oh, I see. It's going to pop up over there, isn't it? Okay, so what we could do here is this, and then get rid of this strip here. There we go. So that's going to look like a nice wooden structure, right? But it's going to have this even better concrete in the middle, which is sharing the resource requests. Let's turn that off for now. Oh, let's turn that all off for now. Yeah, don't you... Okay, worry about other stuff. What do we got you going on here? Ken, let's get you doing some more tree chopping. Go and chop this tree down over here. So Ken, just go get this... Go cut that big tree there. Thank you. Maybe we could go... Let's go with a slightly sticky outy... Oh, no, 17 spike-tailed insects and 14... Okay, 3 big ones, 14 small ones. Oh my goodness, this is not giving me a break here. So I'm gonna finish designing this first, though. Let's go with like something like this. Okay. We're just kind of making this up, you know? Something like this. All right, and we're gonna have some wood stairs. Kind of still going with that summer camp vibe, right? Okay, hit V to copy, and then I think you actually can shift place stairs. So we'll hold shift. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. So there's going to be a door here and a door here, and this is going to be kind of our main sort of like eating area. And then back here we could have a little side door. Or we could shrink this in and not lose so many bushes. What if it's wood off the front? Like so. Wood off the front. Like this. And then it transitions to brick. So I think this will look nice, and what it's going to do is allow us to kind of spread out the logistic load a little bit here. And maybe it'll look like... Yeah, I think it might have kind of an interesting look to it. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. It could look like total crap. Okay, so there we go. That's definitely looking much more modest than I normally build for a smaller cookhouse. But like maybe that's what we need to do. You know what I mean? And actually, what might be nice too is what if we had like a back entrance so that you could kind of come and go from the farm as well, or like from the kitchen. So we need like a kitchen entrance. So what if we did? Let's just take a look at what our options are that don't cut off too many of these bushes. Looks like there's a fair amount of clipping the bushes here. Don't want that. We could just chop that one and then have a little back entrance. Oh, see, I don't like how many it cuts down. I just don't want to cut any. I want to leave as many bushes as I possibly can. Okay, let's take a look in the main area because maybe I can shrink this down a little bit. I'd like to have an assumption, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going to have more colonists than this, or maybe a long version or something. That could be kind of interesting. Or we do them right up against the walls. No, let's go like 1, 2. Then we're gonna have metal chair here. Okay. Then the entrance door will be right here, which is kind of awkward. It's across from it. So if we put the entrance door back here, we could move. I'm gonna go V. No, V. There. Copy this. Oh, let me pick the floor. There we go. V. No, the floor. Okay, there we go. Floor. Okay, then cancel this one. Cancel. Oh, I see. Okay, well, we'll repair that. So we move it over so the door is here, although then the brick transition happens here. We can change that. So we'll put some wood all the way across here. Then there's an entrance right down the middle. And we could have a wall pretty close here. Then this is all fridges and some electric stoves and stuff like that. And I feel like this leaves us enough room. Let's take a look. I mean, I know this is rough for now. Let's go... What's cheaper? I don't want to go sticks, though. It just kind of looks dumb. We could go stone on the inside. No, let's go brick for the cookhouse. Let's go brick across here. That leaves us enough room in the kitchen, and we can do a Stephen Thetford serving window, as we know he loves, into this kitchen area. This could be shorter, maybe, I think. Production, electric cook stove, which are good. We're going to pause this. and some fridges here. Fridges lining this, cook stoves lining this, and then an entrance at the back. So we can shrink this down by 1, and hopefully that'll save some of these bushes from getting butchered. So let's shrink this down, cancel orders, and shrink this down by 1. All right, so there's the final shape of it's become a lot more square, but it has a lot of feeding room in the middle, and I've changed the shape of the stairwell here, and we'll kind of put a double one on this side. Then we still, I think, should have room for our, let's cancel these chopping bushes orders. Sorry, cancel order. Oh my goodness, Chunky Thumb strikes again. There we are, remove that. There we go. So the bushes all get to stay. We've snuck the building in, and we're gonna still try to sneak a little kitchen door back here. I kind of want to put it at the midpoint. Have I unlocked production, storage? I haven't unlocked freezers yet, so I'm not. We might want to move the door for the kitchen entrance, but that's something we can cross that bridge later. But I'm gonna put a little wood out here. So any further, and it won't let me. So let's do that and see if I can place there or maybe here. Okay, what if I cancel this floor? And then I put some stairs in here, like so. Still gonna have to cut that bush. I don't know why, but this has become my new thing. Not wanting to cut down any of these bushes, but still wanting him to be able to, Hugo, by the way, is who I'm talking about, to be able to access the farmland. Okay, what about, okay, let's see if I can just put in some stairs. It's not gonna let me put in raw stairs. Oh, there, right there. Oh, it does, actually. Okay, I love it. Okay. Housing stairs. Could I put in some stairs off the side of these stairs? I can. And that would cut down some bushes, but this wouldn't. There we go. So there's our kitchen entrance. I think if we move that over 1, I think the fridge is 3 wide. So if we preemptively move that over, we should be able to get 1, 2, 3 door, 1, 2, 3. So 2 freezers there. Electric cook stove, 1, 2, 3. Door, 1, 2, 3. So 3 freezers back here, I think, is going to be more than enough. So we're going to move that over, and we're calling that good for now. All right, I've tweaked some of the entrances so they're a little smaller, and the best way I know how to do that, for example, with this door here, rather than place your foundation first, you place your stairs first, and then that creates a little foundation from which you can then attach more stairs. So if you're having issues like I was earlier with attaching things and it always adds another block, like so, I'll show you here. It's like I want to attach it right there. Well, I can't. I need to, do an outcropping, or I can delete this door here. And then I can, or that floor piece, and then I can shove a piece of stair right in there. I also, because this stair is all one unit, you can attach a lot of stairs right off the side of it, which, just for fun, I might just do. 1, 2, 3. There, look at that. That's kind of fun. Let's delete this because that was not something I wanted. There we go. And we could move this forward a little bit, but I think if I play my cards right, if I do it like this, we should be able to get in some fun chairs in here, light and heat. We could go fireplace right in here. Maybe a nice brick fireplace. It's not quite ever going to be centered, so maybe we just put it off to the side like so. And then we're going to have furniture. We're going to have some armchairs in there. Let's do 2 cloth armchairs next to the fireplace. I mean, come on, how adorable is that? Then I think that means we do a wood door right here. Then we can go a large window and have our Thetford Memorial serving window right there. Can we do, what would a tall window look? No, that's not a serving window. Okay. So we'll go large wooden window, 1, 2. There, so our electric cook stove production can go right there. Oh, it only takes up 2. That's awesome. I didn't know it was 2. I thought it was 3. So that lets us get probably a piece of shelving in here or something for some oil, or we could have our oil, our crusher in there, our oil crusher, oil processor, another fridge, then 2 fridges here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I mean, I think this is just an amazing little kitchen space. As for the roofing, let's go brick. I think we just kind of have to at this point. And if we go this way with it and keep it somewhat flat, or no, let's raise it a little bit like that, then we can get some nice wood roof right here. Raise it like lower, or no, raise it maybe something like this. So it kind of follows the peak a little bit. That's kind of nice. I mean, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we like it. We can always remove it later, but this is probably going to be a very large project that will take a long time to get through. And then windows all around here. Then that's just a quick back entrance. I don't know if we want to do anything with that. Well, what if we made it look a little bit hobnoshed? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but what if it had like a little bit of a thing like that, maybe? Is that interesting? Not really. That looks dumb. I think we're just going to leave it. It's a back door, so just the eave there will keep some of the water away. But then these nice entrances will have some lights underneath them eventually and look pretty good. One thing I could do is make these more symmetrical, though. I could do that easily by canceling this wooden roof construction here. And what do I need to do? Just bring it over one more. Okay, so let's do that. Roof, wood. Again with the chunky thumbs. Roof, wood. Bring it over like so. There we are. Now it's nice and symmetrical. We're going to have a flue pretty much right in the middle, just offset a little bit, but in the middle of the peak there. And that is going to be our bunkhouse. If I unpause, does it tell me how much I need? Almost 300 wood, 50 alloys, 130 stone, 223 brick. Now it says following resources are missing. 223 and 298, so we probably need that on top of the amounts we have. That is going to be a lot of work to do. Looks like we still have to cut that bush. That's fine. That's one down. That's one bush cut. That's okay in the end. Let's go ahead and select everything here. And turn them off. Man, I'm glad I didn't just accidentally cancel that. Turn all this off. Turn all that off. Turn the wall off. Okay, and the reason for that is I want to build up some resources, get on top of the stone and alloys that we need in general, and, you know, get some of this building done here, and just know that we're going to make it through the winter. Maybe even expand our defenses here, because I don't even want to start worrying about that. The first thing to worry about is where are these guys? Okay, they're not too far away, and I think we just need to do the 4 of us thinning out the herd again. Otherwise, we really don't have much of a chance. So let's control R here. Sorry, guys, I know you were all eating or having a good time. Some of you are in pretty good moods, probably because of your recent mental breaks, but we got bigger fish to fry than your mental well-beings. I got a little impatient waiting for Ken to get here, so Kana runs forward a little brashly to make the first move. She's going to hit this little Shrieker baby, which we haven't even observed them yet, and then book it away as 3 others attack. She's ready to do it again. Okay, that's good. Reload. Hit him again. Now she's got 3 of them stopped, so that's not bad. Another hit kills that one. She moves on to this one. Kana's actually doing a pretty good job, Ken. Why don't we move forward? Let's just adopt a more aggressive stance with these. And we'll attack one animal coming to attack. Kana going to run. Not sure why she decided to do that. Probably because she was stuck on the one I assigned to her. Ken, let's go in for that one. Let's go in and stab that one, actually. Hugo, come up and take a position here. Oh, crap. We're hitting that bird now. The birds... Okay, flying attackers I'm pretty worried about. I am definitely worried about those ones. Okay, Simon, move back. Kana, move forward a bit. Let's try taking on one of the big ones here. See if we can't take them out of the game. Down to 14 animals now. Okay, well, we upset it, that's for sure. It's too dark. Okay, all 5 of them... Okay, a bunch of them have decided to attack, so we're actually going to pull back, head back towards the traps. Wait for some of them to give up. Down to 3 is not bad. Ken, why don't you turn around and smack that one. Kana, get ready. Hugo and Simon move into flanking positions. Kana, come back. Try to spawn it. Or not spawn it, but I mean, sorry, stun it. There we go. Oh, good. Critical hit there. Okay, we can move on to the next one then. If it gets... Okay, good. That one's stunned, so let's go in and stab it. Oh, Simon takes a bit of a hit there. I want you guys to... Ranged people, move on to this one, please. Okay, this is bad for Simon. Let's pull Simon out of there. I mean, it's okay. Ultimately, he's not taking that many bad hits. Okay, stunned. Good. Okay, you guys move in and finish it. Listen, when you don't have the good defenses, or you don't have a sniper rifle, I think the best thing to do is immediately go on the offense. Ken, get yourself another one. Kana, get ready. Okay, Hugo's taking some pretty bad damage here, but we're making... Okay, it looks like all 6 of them are going to attack now. The remaining bugs decide to attack, so we're going to retreat back to our defensive positions, which unfortunately aren't quite up to scratch. They're not quite ready yet, and another perfect reason why we need to pause this large construction and wait until maybe warmer weather as well. Hugo's going a bit rogue, going down here into the gulch a little bit. These upset... it's hard to... I try not to think about it, but these are all angry babies that we killed their 3 dads. So, I mean... Yeah, it's a bit rough what we're doing to them, but honestly, it's an alien world. It's dog eat dog out there. The pulse rifle is doing excellent work. The ranged weapon, the bow is actually slowing them down as well. Yes, we've taken a few hits, but I think we've made this much easier on our defenses. And, okay, there we go. They fall mercilessly against my traps as well. And this should be it for the attack. Let's get one of these observed. I guess not the injured one, but yeah, we'll get that one observed in the next day or 2 so we can figure out what they are and maybe build a statue to them. And we can call this the Shrieker Gate or something. That's kind of a nice piece of lore. But for now, let's go awaiting treatment. Let's go heal self. These aren't very bad injuries. I'm not too worried about it. So you guys just all heal yourselves. And Ken didn't get injured at all, so he's going to go eat a little bit. Think about how well this day went. Could have gone a lot worse, I think. They've got plans for the cookhouse here, which I think looks very downright summer campy here in Camp Ulfenbone. Oh, we even have a little grain cob left, 73. Okay, not very much grain cob, but we have a little bit of a harvest to do the next day. Okay, I think we've got 500 bush fruits, 1,000 buttermelons. We should be able to make it through this winter, I hope. Unless they all die from needing first aid kits. That's not ideal. What are we losing here? Okay. All right, yeah, tail stabs. Okay, I've got my work cut out for me. We need to make some bandages quick. But we'll see if we survive the next episode of Stranded Alien Dawn. I hope you found this to be some truly solid content. They got some plans. Use the stairs. Use the stairs, you monster. I wish there were railings in this game. I do hope this game adds more, decorative items. But for now... They live in the relative warmth of their first cabin, dreaming of other cabins and more of a colony.